gap was between Penn State and your team? How close was it because of that game? You guys had a good start.
Yeah, I think that we came out really aggressive and ready to play at the beginning of that game. And, Penn State missed their first few shots, but you had to expect that they were going to, obviously make a few. But I think that something that was really big for us was our transition defense was clearly not ready for them because they, kept making layups after a while. But I think that obviously that's something that we're just going to work on, and it's good that we learn from our mistakes playing against a team that is good like that and just be ready for the games to come.
Obviously, I noticed that you guys were able to take it inside, that Sarah was able to take it on the 6'6" girl. She had
Yeah.
one in the third quarter. I was amazed she went around her.
Mhm.
But, I mean, you were able to get inside penetration on them. Can you talk about that and what it does for you guys going forward?
Yeah, definitely, especially a team like Penn State, being able to push the ball up, get the ball in the post. For Sarah, especially, it's great how she does. Gets around all the tall people, especially playing against someone that large. But I think that really opens up our inside and outside game because when people, Sarah's doing really well this season. When people start to have to crash in on her, then we'll be out along the three-point line to get threes off and things like that. And that's something that Coach Barnes always talks about. Inside-out games, pretty much what we do.
The outside game wasn't there on Tuesday,
Yeah.
obviously. I mean, how much is it with getting a rhythm, to be able to get that early on, and how does that flow, and how do you try to go forward with that?
Yeah, definitely. It's always not fun whenever our threes aren't going in for the day, but it helps us learn how to penetrate because some teams aren't going to even let us shoot threes because we do have a lot of good three-point shooters on our team. So it's just something that we have to learn from and be able to know that if we're not on that game, be able to attack the paint, get other people their shots.
What does it say about your team going forward after Penn State, and what do you guys learn from that experience?
I think that it definitely helped us learn that we have to play a full game 100%, always playing hard, always being more aggressive than the other team and outworking them because, like I said, we came out in the beginning, I thought, very aggressive, and just as time went on, I felt like we maybe let up a few times or, just didn't, work hard to our full capacity. So I think that and along with just certain things like I said, transition defense is something that we need to focus on, but it's a good learning experience for us to play that good of a team. And
was that game more meaningful to you being from Western PA and knowing about Penn State, or
I treat it like every other game, but it was definitely fun. I know for my parents to be able to watch me play at Penn State and friends and family to be able to come to that.
Kent State on Saturday, they lost to Wright State by 5. They played Minnesota close, and Minnesota pulled away. What do you learn about this Kent State team, or what do you have to do to neutralize them on Saturday?
We haven't really talked about them a whole lot yet because we just had our game, but I'm sure we'll watch a bunch of film on them today. But, just go into it like every other game, keep the same game plan, inside out, make our moves, good hard-nosed defense like we always do, and we should be all right.
How's the defense going to rebound after the Penn State game, and what do you guys try to take into the Kent State game?
I think that into that game, just, for certain games we have to change up our defenses depending on the people that we're playing. Like for Penn State, we had to pack it in the paint, try and let them shoot their outside shots, box out. Kent State, they might have a couple good shooters, so we'll have to, play our regular defense, be out a little bit more, guard the ball screens a little bit differently, but we always have the same idea, play hard-nosed defense.
What does this team want to try to do starting Saturday, going through the rest of the calendar year, heading into the Horizon League?
I think that each day at practice we just want to get better and better and understand that it's not going to get easier from here, it's only going to get harder.